back online. Honestly. My bots are running.
Back to work.
Genji is with you. Safe.
At your service.
Experience tranquility.
Vamos esculachar!
them up, break them down.
I'm back in the fight.
Time to let off some steam.
Helden sterben nicht.
I see great things for you.
Mecha activated. Now we'll show them. Get back for more. Cheers, love. The cavalry
Experience tranquility. Pass into the unknown.
Vamos esculachar!
Dragon consume you.
I just tried possibly everything you could do.
Play of the game.
Nerf this.
Unreal!
I got about 4 at you. So what? Ooh. Ooh.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
All that. Go boy. Boy.
My preference to see to matters personally.
Ba 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 ba.
Done. Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Come on.
Oh, please. Hey, y'all come to the very right over here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the enemy.
Last one there's a rotten edge.
god.
Vamos esculachar!
Here it comes. Wait for me.
Now I don't know. There we are.
All systems checked out. Fire in the hole. Get in there, Bob. Well, that's different.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Nothing's gonna stop them.
Analytical mind.
No.
And he's back in the game.
We must see the payload to its destination.
Here it comes.
Kill him.
All systems checked out. I'll show them. And she's back in the game.
Vamos esculachar!
The payload is halted. Oh, come here!
Allow me to repair the damage. I require assistance.
Here it comes. Well, that's different.
What time we had is fading.
Get in there, Bob.
Thank you.
Game on. Bombs away.
Thank you.
must see the payload to its destination.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Do something!
Victory! Play of the game. Double, triple, quadruple kill. Now entering King's Row. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Now I'll show them.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
Check it. Enemy turret ahead. Watch out for that turret. Enemy turret destroyed.
Oh, they got it. Good job.
Lost.
And she's back in the game.
The payload.
Vamos esculachar!
The payload has reached the chip.
I'm back. Wicked.
Diva online.
Enemy contact.
Teleporter online. I have opened the door.
Heroes never die. Get something.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Reality bends to my will. Back in the fight.
Tactical visor activated.
Much better. Fire in the hole.
Dude, he's one shot. Can y'all push?
Gale the Mahal!
Just grab prize and ready.
You getting the kill, bud.
Back to work.
Watch out, knees.
Reality bends to my will.
Yeah.
god, I did not think about that.
Bob, do something! Wait for me!
狼よ、敵を食うな。
Play of the game. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'm back in the fight! Wonder if I have time to visit Emily. No, better stay focused.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I live for a good fight. Come out and face me.
Five, four, three, two. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Last one there's a rotten egg!
Teleporter online. We move swiftly.
I'm back! You've got what's coming to take it quickly.
Injured again.
The payload moves with certainty.
Back in the fight.
I require assistance.
Reality bends to my will.
Get into position. Without desired outcome.
Teleporter online. I have opened the door.
Oh, behind.
No one can.
I didn't know there's someone behind me.
I'm back.
Oh God, TSL. Hey, hey.
Teleporter online. I have opened the path.
I'm on fire!
Wait for me!
Enemy spotted!
冻住，不许走！
My teleport.
Yeah. Here it comes.
This will heal you.
Teleporter online.
神よ敵を食うな
Still got a bomb.
Well, that just happened.
I have located the enemy.
The payload moves to its destination.
All according to
Bomb's away. Just in time.
This is my will.
Back in the fight.
teleporter online.
Whoa.
Vamos esculachar!
Payload start. Let's get it moving.
Well, that just happened.
An expedient solution. The power of destruction.
Reality bends to my will.
I'm a very little bit hurt.
Well, that just happened.
Baptiste here.
What's the hold up?
冻住，不许走。
神よ敵を食うな
Teleporter online.
Do something!
Who's doing something?
Team kill.
I'm back.
その程度か
Vamos esculachar!
No one can hide from them.
To work.
I have spotted the enemy.
Someone help me move this thing.
Teleporter online. Move swiftly.
Oh, snap.
I am moving the payload.
Teleporter online. I have opened the vault.
30 seconds remaining. Cease your resistance.
Get the payload.
10 seconds remaining. Defeat. Play of the game.
Nerf this.
Triple kill. Welcome to the outer.
Your safety is my primary concern.
What the hell, me?
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. I'm back in the fight.
Hi. 안녕.
Well,
Hi.
and now?
Traveling to Nepal.
This is a tab y'all can use.
Hanzo, at your service.
Work so far. So, yeah, this one is it's up to drafts. Anyone.
It's another one of those middle matches, right? We're just going to see it's the best for the rest battle. That's what they're going to right now. Kind of tough to assign who's going to be ahead. So we get to actually enjoy it because there's no real like clear cut. This team's going to take it over the other. Yeah, we figure it out. Let's think about Tanks as well. OG. We were gushing about him last time. Hank saying that he's playing some of the best Overwatch of his career. Yeah. I mean, he is looking great.
Yeah, he is. And then, you know, Marvel, a word on every song. I guess Disney's probably going to buy that guy too, apparently. But yeah, he's been playing very well too. But OG is playing some of the best Overwatch of his career. I think a lot of it credit goes to Note as well, coming over and giving him the rock solid flex support there that he needs. So Marvel's going to have to step up. And who knows if he's going to play? I mean, Soul throws in all these different things. Fissures on this bench for Soul. Like, Soul has some options, and they will give you different looks.
We got some depth, some would say. Yes. Another roster that has some depth is going to be the Dallas Fuel. Proper epic music, and they're making their way out onto the stage now.
The Jack in the Box Dallas Fuel. You're hanging out with Hasbro, you're hungry. He's got a card. Just make him get you some Jack in the Box.
No, man, that's right. We haven't hung out with Taz in a while.
Yeah, that's right. It's been
good man to know.
It's been an up and down for Dallas Fuel. I think there's so much expectations. They have fans here in the Los Angeles arena because they travel so well. This Dallas team, super high expectations. They've gone through several different looks here, but this is going to be their starting six. And it's the six that you most expect out of Dallas nowadays.
Well, I mean, the last takeaway from the last match, this isn't to throw him under the bus, but I am going to keep an eye on Zachary, just because he seemed to be going down, not quite having the impact that the team needed. You can count on Note, you can count on OG. The backline looks solid. The damage dealers, though, might need to be stepping up a bit here in this match going up against Soul, because this team is not going to take it easy on him. It's the Soul Dynasty.
Riding down the street, come out 22nd. Pull up in a row, steady watching over me. Drippin' wild, honey, yellow by the fit.
Fitz and Marvel, the first two out of the tunnel there, so that's going to be the lineup. Always a question when it comes to the Soul Dynasty. Might not be the same lineup we see from all the maps. They like to switch things up and throw some people in there, but this one, we should have some answers by the end of the day. And I've been looking for answers in Overwatch when it comes from 4 to 12 in the rankings, as much as I can find them. And we should find out very quickly here today. Yeah, this is what's once called the Soul B team has been the Soul A team. You know, when you have a problem and no one else to call, you bring these guys in.
Yeah, I mean, it's still tough to see Jaehong. The hair, Hex, the hair.
I feel like I haven't seen Toby in a bit as well.
Ah, wait, hold on. He's got a bit of pizzazz in it today. This is good. We're getting back that OG Jaehong. This is the key to the power of Soul Dynasty.
Munchkin's been playing very well lately too. I mean, it's so strange because these guys are just gods in their home region as well. It seemed like they took season 1 off, and now they're kind of coming into their own right now with some new additions, with Marvel, with Bits. And yeah, I mean, this one is a coin toss for me right out the gate. You got Closer on the other side too, who's been a big boon. The support line has always been good. Unko, the Frenchest man in Overwatch.
Yeah. For a long time, AKM, his counterpart on the team, doing a lot of the shot calling these days. Zachary.
Yeah. Hopefully Zach's been staying off the internet because a lot of uninformed people have been blaming him for Dallas' losses. It's not really the case. Let's see what maps we're going to go to.
Uninformed Hex?
Yeah, the internet is uninformed.
Wow.
The map set presented by Toyota. We're going to start off on Lijiang Tower.
Exciting, fun, Lijiang. We get to see a whole bunch of different strats on this. Sometimes, if we're lucky, we could get some Pharah, could get some Widow.
The Pharah knock people off the bridge to open it up. Like, I think it might be one of those things, like, you could just run it just to open. Like how a lot of teams run a Widow on Kings first, just to peek a little bit.
Yeah.
Just jump up, hit the concussion, go back to spawn and see what happens. But we're going to start here on Control Center. So a lot of tank-heavy compositions. Is Soul actually running this? Let's go, Fitz! On the Doomfist.
Get out of here. Okay, now I'm excited. We got Note on the other side running May as well. This is excellent. Something to change things up here, and now he's going to come out ahead. Finn's going to be looking to connect Fist with May. Instead it's Jayhawk. Overwhelming OG to kick this off. Finn slams Zachary into the ground. And that's an excellent start here for the Soul Dynasty. They will get first control.
What I love about the Overwatch League is that there are times when teams watch another team do something and like, oh yeah, that looks fun, I'm going to do that.
I'm going to do that too.
We would see a lot of Doomfist lately. It's kind of a China import. The Chinese teams love their Doomfist, have always loved Doomfist, and now so I was like, oh, that would actually be really good to punch tanks in the face.
So hang on top. He's just looking to go for the slam and jam. Meteor from on high. Let's go. Next with Zachary. Zachary gets deleted. OG as well.
There are 4 deaths in this game so far. They're all OG, all Zachary, AKM, and Unko added to the list. Soul crushing right now. Have all the kills in the server. I mean, are we going to get to see a Space Jam combination? A little Graviton Surge Meteor Strike?
It's time to slam. I mean, it could happen. Now they've got him at the spawn camp position right now. Soul Dynasty holding aggro. This I really like. Dallas going to have a bit of a rough time getting through. We no longer have a May. No time switch over to the Diva. Instant stun. Quick reactions from Fitz, though. Keeps himself alive. And there's the grab. Drawing them all in. Soul Dynasty. Excellent work so far. Couldn't be going better.
Dallas is going to stay on this composition at least one more fight because they're nearing ultimates, because Soul has not allowed them to use them. At some point, though, you have to start thinking of an answer. You start thinking about a McCree, maybe, to deal with Doomfist, get a little of the flashbang to stun him, limit his mobility. Doomfist, when he's out of cooldowns, is pretty useless. The knuckle gun is not very good there. It doesn't do a ton. So if you can stun him, you get that quick.
Nobody saw that. Still getting to the back line, could be fun. Now he gets cut team in half. They all have to play for it. OG gets cut off from the rest of his team. What they were hoping for here on the Soul Dynasty point. 87%.
Finally a kill on board for Dallas as they take Jayhawk down, but they're just traded right now. 95%. Have to get to the point, but this does open things up a minor bit because Soul only has 5 members of their team alive.
Nope. Actually switching over to the Hammond to get back to the fight all the quicker. Marvel getting cut off, and there's the sound barrier coming in from closer. Vince not quite connected with the targets he was hoping for here, and it is going to be the Dallas Fuel turning things around.
Totally fine for Soul, though. 99% on getting the sequel we deserve. Do it, Fitz. We have Graviton up. Let's see if Fitz going to stay on it. It's a great combination. All of that damage over top. The Space Jam, as it's been dubbed, or it's being redubbed at the very least right now.
He's got it online now. A lot riding on Michelle. Michelle cannot fluff the grab. Has to connect it here. That could open up everything for Soul.
He's going against Nell, one of the better divas in the league.
Well, let's go like this.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here! Ash here.
Moira by your side. Your team has taken the lead.
Oh.
Back to work.
Dude, I can't kill him because he just...
Teleporter online.
And she's back in the game.
Just like old times.
Reaper here.
Bad guys, heads up. Hold up now.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu? Back in the fight.
Justice reigns from above.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Wait for me.
Bad guy.
Well, that just happened.
Enemy needs 5 kills to win. Enemy needs 3 kills.
Do something.
Enemy needs 1 kill. Match 3.
team has lost the lead.
Alright, I'll play good one game, please.
Back to work. I'm set.
Get in here! You on me. Hold on.
Yahi param vastavika hai.
Well, that just happened.
Enemy lead. 15 kills to win.
Get off your game.
Well, that just happened.
Enemy needs 10 kills to win.
You? Are you having trouble finding a pocket? Talking to me? Yes, you there, citizen. Wait. You talking to me? Yes, you. Are you having trouble finding a pocket healer? Well, now you mention it. Well, look no further, because if you can't get a pocket Mercy, what you can get is a pocket Muself. These gorgeous handcrafted t-shirts are on sale now for a limited time of 10 years. So click that link in the description and get your pocket healer today. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw a montage. Now, was it a bit of a cringy phase music montage? Yes, it was. But what happened in the montage, which you're looking at right now, looked really freaking cool. So we're going to do two things today. Number one, we're going to play some Art of Paintball. And number two, we're going to take our best moments and make Muselk's own Art of Paintball montage. Here we go, life one. Let's get some montages made, boy. Fuck! Alright, round two is going to go better than round one. I'm going to channel all of the crap I learned in that video. There we go, kill number one. There's going to be a guy right here. No. How did I miss that? What the fuck? This is not going the way that I planned. I gotta move out of the way. Oh my god! Where is he? No! Fuck! As soon as I think I'm on a streak, I just get completely shut down. Oh! Yeah, wait, one right here. Oh, the turn on! Oh my god. Oh! Don't fuck with me! My quickscope game is weak! Come on. Alright, there are some pretty good players in here. It's pretty bad. I'm probably pretty bad. Come on, just give me one awesome clip moment. There we go. One person. There we go. Second person. Third. No, you're supposed to shoot the other guy. Okay, we're coming back right where the platform is. First person. I'm gonna go on a bit of a streak. I can feel it. Okay. Why did I think this was a good idea again? What kind of insanity led me to actually come here and do this? Alright, we're gonna get to the jump pad. Without anyone shooting me, just fuck off! This is my game. I'm not supposed to get bullied in my... Okay. What the fuck was that angle? This has been the worst streak ever. I at least need to finish in the top half. Okay, there we go. And a second. And a third! That's the montage clip right there, boys. One more. Oh my god, this is it. You see this? I'm in the zone now. I can't be killed. I can't be killed! Someone stop me, I'm out of control! Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? I just channeled hacks. I just mainlined hacks straight into my bloodstream. Is that what it feels like to be good at video games?
Is this the one that you used?
That was amazing.
I don't know.
Another one?
Where's the one that you used?
No! Please! Withdrawn.
Huh?
Kills, don't get kills, don't get kills.
It was.
Good idea. No! She stole my kill!
Halloween one. No shit, this is Halloween. No, not that one.
Please? No! It was 29 to 29! He pinged me at the last second. We got play of the game. And I'm blind. I can't. I don't get it. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to even get to see my player. And I would have cried. Triple kill, baby. Where's the 4? There it is! That was the comeback of the century. And it wasn't, I guess, technically a comeback because we still lost. But it was close. That guy who beat us was good, man. He was really good. Alright, round 2. Grandma's angry. She's coming for revenge. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Do not sneak up on an old woman like that. Dangerous. I'm a monster. I've been known to kill. Come on. Oh, that quick stroke. You can tell it's my game. I need to stop saying good things, because whenever I say good things, bad things happen. Alright, I've learned this is all about streaks. I'm also going to try and ban myself from no-scope kills, because they seem to be a little bit OP. They kind of take away from the quick-scopey nature of the Empire. Exercise. Okay, I know scopes. I couldn't help myself. 10 kills remaining. We got the lead. We got the lead. Don't sneak up on me, Grandma. There it is. And a third. And a fourth. Please. God damn, there's always one behind you. Just when you think you're safe. Oh, this tumble bumble son of a bitch is 2 kills behind. And I know better than anyone, we killed each other. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Alright, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in. We got 3 kill lead. Okay. Make that 4. We've got a big enough lead. I'm gonna go for a 6-phase montage. Game-winning shot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the person? Okay, I missed that one. Come on, get me to the launch pad. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Double phase trick shot. Easy game win. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm getting in the zone. Man, this honor thing is fun. I mean, it's honor paintball, to be fair. It's nothing to do with real honor, but it's still really fun. And I get killed to play the game. Even when I win, the game still wants to fuck me over just a little bit. Look how peaceful she looks when she's up there. It's so beautiful. Alright, I feel like we've got a bit of a badass grandma theme going, but I want to mix it up a bit. So this game, we're going to do pistols only honor. Alright, I actually reckon this one's going to be fucking fun. Because there is no better... Oh my, I really suck at this. Oh my god. There's another. And I get shot in the back. Yo, this is actually fun. I mean, I suck at it, but it's fun. I've got some training to do, man. I thought I'd be better at this. I thought this was my strong suit. This is the life. I'm gonna go big. This is the life. I'm gonna go huge. This is the life. When badass grandma strikes back again with a triple kill. Let's go. No, no, no. Everyone's trying to air something. You all bugger off. Thank you very much. Okay. I was only going to last so long. I feel like jumping on the pad is actually back in the fight.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Holy
enough.
Dad, I can't tell.
Now entering King's Row.
I feel more like McCree than Anna right now. Just like whipping everyone. It's like an endless series of Wild West war fights.
Defeat.
You need one of those massive streaks. Like you don't miss a single shot for like 30 seconds. And it's not.
Play of the game.
I want to imagine for a second. How much do you spend on average? These products don't actually cost a lot to make. The supply chain is the problem. Take a bottle of all natural shampoo. It costs about $2 to manufacture, but the manufacturer sells it to a brand, who then sells it to a distributor, who then sells it to a retailer, who finally sells it to you. Oh my god, we get to watch this again! We get to watch this again! I'm so happy.
Now entering
So I can even
King's Row.
understand.
Go to bed.
Okay.
Now.
Maga? Oh, it's Maga again. Smart thing is Roadhog. Fun thing is Far. We're gonna go far and we're gonna try and somehow lure him close enough to us that we can move him off. Okay. I have an idea. It's a very good idea. Like most of my ideas. We go up, and then we move.
Don't you do with your gun?
Huh?
Baptiste.
It's in my closet.
Go to bed. Go to sleep.
I have a life, okay? Just, you know, that life pretty much only involves playing and Overwatch. It's still a kind of life. I get away with it. I gotta tone it down. This isn't gonna be an easy loss for you. I'm gonna make it hurt. I'm gonna make this hurt. I'm gonna dance on your corpse before murdering you. There it is. Call me a no-lifer, will ya? Okay, last but not least, he's gonna go 76. We need to show off our
Zenyatta is
no-life
here.
Zenyatta golden nuts. Oh, he went Zenyatta too! Oh, now it's on.
Ahorita regreso.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna finish him with a kick to the face. Okay, maybe we should wait until we queue for the next one. Make sure we get a different enemy because you know we gotta have this as a challenge. And right now, I do feel like I'm rapidly becoming a bit of a leader. Actually, slit your wrists, you piece of trash. Jesus Christ. Man, people take getting their free loot boxes pretty seriously.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
Because everyone really wants the free loot boxes at all.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
That's it. I'm gonna go back. That might sound dumb, but being able to launch cultures into a strategy is a very important point to me. You ready? There he is. Oh, Jack. Face! You gotta watch out. Watch out for your surroundings. Oh no, we had a failed launch. Once again, I'm normally a self-killing kind of guy. That's it. This guy doesn't know how to make it. Actually, wait, no. I take it back. I'm going on it. I'm sorry, I can't make up my mind. I don't know. It's supposed to be a try-hard here. It's either Bar or Anna. Anna. You and this opens us up for so many more sweet
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
That was such a cheeky little shot. Oh! This guy is full of cheeky shots. I don't want to just shoot you, man. I don't want to just shoot you. Get back here. I want to sleep you. Stop. Stand still. Stand still! No! My motivation to Oh my god, you have the Oasis laugh! Like, this is like Oasis's evil twin. Like, down to the skin and everything. It is important at the start of every round to woo the Mercy with a display of dancing prowess. As you can see, she is most impressed. So I did. And with that, we have earned the Mercy's loyalty for the rest of the round. Oh, we got her. Oh, you're fine now. Oh, I got her. Oh, look at that. We got the damage boost. What's this? Headshot. What's this shit? Oh my god! It wasn't a headshot. I'm just gonna shoot him down. Hit. She just teabagged me! I literally just saw you do it. Don't lie to me. There you go. Look at that. Look at this. Yes, Mercy! Stick with me. We'll go places. What's this one? What's this one? I just want my Mercy to love me. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna SF it. Stick it on me. I'm just going. I can't hit headshots today, apparently. We're going in the normal way. Jesus. We got this. We got this. Stay with me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep on getting it. Come on. No! Yes! This is true love. We're as close as I'm ever gonna get. Right. We got him now. We got him now. We got him now. We don't got him now. Get back in spawn. Let's get a platform. Get a platform. Okay. Very quiet. Don't hear us. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. It's fine. Oh, he's found us. Okay. This is our stop. This is our stop. Get off. Oh! No! Oh, Jesus Christ. Watch out. He's right there. He can see us. Watch out. Oh, no! 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 Fuck off. Yes! Oh, God, no! Yes! Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Come on, Salty, with me. I'm gonna block him. I'm not gonna let him through. I'll protect you. Kill that monkey! Let's go, let's go, let's go! This is what we've been waiting for. Don't headshot me. Please. Oh, fuck. Please. Give me the health. Woo! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. She's gonna die. She needs to... Where is she? Where... Oh, you wanna go? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Okay, are we on the cart, guys? We got this. Touch the cart! No! Alright. Try something a little bit weird. Oh no, they're good. Now there's a big giant beacon on top of me. Go away. There we go. Okay, fine. I just realized, wait, these they go past me. What do I do? I'm a Widowmaker. Oh my god. It's the Hanzo. It's the Hanzo. I got one. Oh, there's the Bastion too. Come on. No, we almost got two of them. Hey, that actually kind of worked. The Bush Widow is a thing. The Bush Junkrat, the Bush Widow. Basically, you shove any hero in a bush, they're gonna get something done. Don't worry, I'm playing the Widow. I can get stuff done. Oh, he's down too. Oh, please, no. You made me look bad. I'm not actually bad. That's a lie. I am. Stop it. He's embarrassing me. Oh, I hit him a second time. Oh, come on. I got an alien. She's gonna betray me. Westy's gonna betray. Guys. Oh god, don't think so, fellas. She's not gonna betray me. I made a friend. Wait. Nice. I forgot I'm a Widowmaker. I don't make friends. We're gonna get a payload. I'm against you. I don't go on the cart. Jesus. See, I'm trying to be a stereotypical Widowmaker. You are being like even more cancerous than I am. And that's saying something. Oh, that hurts, man. Well, they're coming for me now. They're coming for me now. There's Sombra. Save me. Save me, save me, save me, save me, save me, fuck! She's trying to make friends with me again, you know what? No, no, don't shoot her, don't shoot her, don't shoot her, don't shoot her. Don't worry, I'm gonna show her that I was gonna betray her. I'm the one who gets to show her friendship doesn't exist. didn't jinx it! Hell yeah. I think we all learned a valuable lesson today.
You can't out-dance or cancerous team.
Ooh, Ilios has got some good widow spots. Road Chief, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to give hand her over? What do you want? I'm a widow wondering. Oh, you're. I don't even need to negotiate with you. You're just a nice guy. So bad. Hey, Lucio. You
After a long day, step out of the shower and just feel refreshed.
You a goer or a shower? Huh? Well, or a shower? Huh? That's my best fun all day. I want you to know that was saved specially for you. Alright, okay. Can you get up here? No one ever looks up in Overwatch, okay? Break that Orisa shield and I can take her out. Oh, I got one! I wasn't even aiming for her! Oh, I got the other! Can I get the third? Where is she? This is really not a fun angle to snipe from. Oh! Yes! Oh, Genji's down again! Why is this working? I'm actually in a little bit of shock right now. And she's dead again. What the? They found us. Oh no, he's gonna shoot. Get down! Mercy, don't come out. Mercy, don't poke. Oh, Jesus. He's shooting missiles at me. And now you're dead. I am actually genuinely surprised at this spot. I've never actually tried going up here really as Widow. But if it works, it works. There's no... Oh, Jesus! Get me back up there. No beat drop for them. Straight up to the high ground. Come on. We won. Okay, apparently the key to me doing well as Widow is to do the thing that I think is the dumbest, and then we just go with that. Just don't... Like, either I run in SMGing people, damage boost, or I just go up to this really weird spot where I can't even really move, and I've got really horrible angles on people. Just do that, and we win. Can you go over the top here? Is that doable? Go up here. Oh, he's dead. Oh no, the Rip is zigzagging. He knows he's not going to kill me. He's just trying to embarrass me at this point. Please, just stop. Okay, there we. I got him. I hate when people do that because it's like I'm going to get them eventually, but not before I've been horribly embarrassed. Hey, I actually got the Deeper though. That's surprising. Oh, brutal. Got a Widow. No, I got to finish her off. No escape. No escape! There we go! You guys got this? Come on! There we go! I can't believe we won that! That was even more stupid than the last game. If we get a Widow item in this, we're gonna need to equip it. That's just good mojo. That is just... Oh my god! We actually got one! And a legendary at that! Okay then. I'll just be changing that up now. I mean, I already owned it. But that is a sign. That is a sign from Kaplan himself. We equip this skin, we will ascend to the greatest heights we have ever ascended to. And I even have a spot on this map. This is going to be good. Shoot the board more. We can make it go faster. Don't settle for mediocrity. Come on, team, together. We can do it together. It's about to reach 88 miles an hour, then we go back in time. Alright, going back to the spot. Now what's this? Oh, come on. Break the Reinhardt shield. Oh, I got one! Oh, McCree's down too! Man, this spot... Wait, what the fuck? You capped? Did they just not go back? Wait, I gotta see. Is that board still spinning? Oh my god, it's still spinning! You managed to cap the first point and it's still spinning. Oh my god. There's a Sombra on me.
What a dick.
Yes.
Can't believe he did that. Oh, it is! It is that! It is this! Oh, no, how could you do that? How could you do that to those poor innocent dancers? You're going to hell, Harmless. You're going to hell. Alright, lads, don't worry. Mr. Muselk is on the job. Oh my god, I actually finally get to use this spike. Go. Right. You need help? Don't climb up that side, they'll see you. Oh boy. Okay, now whatever you do, don't shoot, okay? Fucking dick. Oh, don't shoot, do not shoot, do not shoot, do not shoot. And go for a Rissa now. He's dead.
This is a strat. This is.
abandoned Hunter. Okay, I'm gonna have to run. Hummels, you have fun there. I gotta go. It was good. It was good knowing you, mate. Thanks for the help.
You left me to die.
Thanks for the help. I love you. You won't be forgotten. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Oh, yes. Oh, the monkey's gonna go down. Yes, there we go. Hello, friends. Woo. Oh, there you go. I am literally on fire. Hunter. Think about this skin. The skin was the secret. The skin has unlocked my hidden widow powers. Jeff has blessed me. Mercy, mercy, please. Mercy, please. Make me look dumb. Widow, just... Fuck. I don't have to say it. Of course, as soon as I say it, I'm going to become absolutely ridiculously bad at the game. No, please. Okay, you still get it. Just Mercy. Just, I can kill everyone but this Mercy. Just look at that. Preemptive. Preemptive. Just fuck. Just please. There we go. Okay, I gotta get out of here. We have really pushed my luck on that one. Oh, come on. No, I can't hit the Mercy. The Mercy is like literally Neo for me. I can't hit her. She can't. I literally can't hit the Mercy. What? Oh, thank you. You saved me, Summer. We're gonna get to the point. Get to the point. Get to the point. No! I can literally hit every single person on that team. My accuracy has never been better, but I cannot kill Arate. Alright, let's go. Oh. Mercy. Man! Fuck you abandoned me. Oh, I got the Mercy! Maybe that ended the curse. Maybe I've ended the Mercy curse. No, I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna spawn camp. Revenge for making me look bad. Got her again. Gonna move position every time. Oh, we got her a third time. Now I'm just bullying. Okay, we gotta go. We ended the curse though, boys. We ended the curse. She's no longer invincible. Keep that damage boost on me, Mercy. I'll take him out. Oh my god, I lied. I won't. Aha, sucker, I'm back. He thought he got me. But Muselk, Widow never dies. Well, not with this skin. I'll get ready. Get one more time. Oh no, what is happening? This isn't me. I'm not this kind of widow. And by this kind of widow, I mean a good widow. I'm not a good widow. It's the Mercy. play of the game. After everything I did, a one-trick Mercy gets my play of the game. For walking in and holding down mouse 1. You know what? This is why I don't play heroes that require skill.
Seen the look on your face.
Completely ignoring me.
Cue us up for the brawl, John. Yes. Brawl. I thought you said hard was.
Alpha go and hog people to death. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Salos and welcome back to the glorious Overanalyze. Today, we're going to take a look at a Gold Tracer player, but this is from LFG. Now let me just read you the email because it's quite interesting. This is typical Overwatch player, DPS player mentality. Let's just pause this. Oh, not on that screen. Let's look at something. Let's look at a wonderful. You are going to play Tracer, right? Yeah, you are. Right. So it's a 2,400 SR Tracer, and this is what he says. Hey, DPS flex player. I prefer to play DPS, but I'm willing to fill. I seem to be stuck in high gold, right? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I also agree.
there might be room for improvement for a gold player. But my Tracer does pop off if I have good teammates. Oh dear me. I look forward to your constructive criticism. Well, okay. So when I read this email, there are three things going on here. Blaming the team again, and saying maybe, you know, it's lag, right? What? Right, let's get stuck into this, because I don't mean to sound terrible and condescending, but you're a gold tracer, so there are going to be problems, right? A lot of problems. So let's see what's going on here. Now, I think let's just see what the enemy team comp is. But there's a hero in this game called Brigitte, and if she's on the enemy team, we got a problem. Right, so I detected straight away because her filthy flail went through the wall. In fact, we can see her there. This is a major, oh my no, oh Lord God, what are we going to do? Now, we don't know what this team comp have got just yet, but like things we're looking for is if they've got a brig, right, this is a problem for us. Also, we've got a Genji on our team, I believe, so this is a double problem for us because they've picked the hero which just counters both of us with no brain, which is not great. If they've got things like a McCree in there, so there's like a McCree, it could be a junk maybe. You could maybe say a Roadhog, although Road I wouldn't like. Yeah, it can be pretty good. But these three, I'd be slightly worried. Maybe they've got a Moira. Who's now called Mo. Like this is a problem if that's their team comp. But none of this really matters, ladies and gentlemen, because we've just seen the brig. This is the big old dearie me. I should probably swap my hero. But you can still play around brig, right? There is hope. And also you can argue that actually trying to play around heroes with your direct counter will make you better at your hero. So let's see what you do. I mean, the worst thing to do here when we go into it. So there's a Moira, and there's a Reinhardt, there's a Brig looking right at us. This is a problem. We're dead. Now we are dead. We are absolutely dead. Yeah? You got out of this, but you're probably like, Stein, why are you saying I'm dead? I'm so good, Stein. I never got out of it. I got out of it. I'm the best. No. At any other level apart from this, you would be dead. If you get stunned in the team as Tracer by a Brig, you're brown red. You're dead. You're gone. You're not coming back. So you're just dead. That means you can throw games at a high level. Why would you blink into a Brig? Crazy behaviour. Right then. So Lucio gets a kill. Go for it. There's even a McCree. Switch the blink in, change direction is good. We're lucky to get out of that mess there though, because we used that recall in their team. So it meant we had no escape. This is obviously another problem. This is very ballsy play. This is very, very ballsy play. But like, the reason why I went is you watch the break as you blink in here. You know the break's with the team. So remember Tracer is like the ultimate glass cannon, right? She's got no health. Well, she's got 50, but she's going to just get deleted. If she gets crowd control, she's dead. Watch this. This is why I have a heart attack. This is why I was like, ugh. Watch. Slowly go forward. Slowly go forward. Hang on. Let me go back in now. Here we go. Oh, Lord. Why are we blinking in to their front line with a McCree? Oh, my days. A McCree, a Brig, a Moira. That looks like Genji, but who cares about Genji? This is like crazy. This is crazy. There are so many things you could have done here apart from going back into the front line. You could have retreated and gone around the side. You could have gone over here. There's so much you could have done. We took crazy action. But okay, you're going to show us some nice blinks here. Blink into the back. Yeah. Flash by McCree. How many times are we going to survive here? Right, I think McCree found the hammer into us, did he? Whatever. But we're dead. Right, so 3 times there, 3 times in that whole fight, we should have died, and we only actually died once, right? As you go up the rank, so as you get higher and higher, this will suddenly become 3, and then you're throwing the game. So if you're dying immediately at the start of the fight, that is just so bad. Right, we've won this fight anyway, so our team are holding the choke, which is good. We should be. Well, we still don't have our Reinhardt or anything. Oh, we do now. So this is good. Always do this on the farm sanctum. Come forward, hold the choke. Make them break us. We're going to we just swam away. It's cool. Almost got 8. I am recovering from my cold, ladies and gentlemen, so I can't join this until apologize. It's a bit of a bad one. So yeah, we almost got full spot. We need to be looking.
Overwatchers, Underwatchers, Side Watchers, and even you filthy little between watchers. Rusty here with part 1 of our new limited series, and I'm going to go ahead and test out a brand new ranking system I've been developing, and we'll see what you all think about it. I call it Rusty's Evaluation and Explanation of Every region, or simply the RE system. Great, now that we're all on the same page, here's the first installment of what every Overwatch map is like. Set me on fire and plug up all my holes. It's Hanamura time, motherfuckers. The very first thing you need to do when assaulting this map, assuming you make it through the volley of sniper fire waiting outside your spawn, is break through the only choke point in your way. Obviously, that's much easier said than done, but usually it can be accomplished through sheer force of will and a little bit of dumb luck. Alternatively, you can try to squeeze through the small window to the left of the choke, but being smaller, it's roughly 100% dumber and 500% more suicidal of a decision. When you eventually learn that the window method won't work because their widow is amazing, and of course, as per tradition, yours isn't, what usually ends up happening is your shield tank reaches the main choke and stalls out for unknown reasons right in the middle of a bush. He's not being stopped by anyone per se, but usually he'll just kind of stop walking forward all on his own. Now this can be somewhat problematic for a lot of reasons I shouldn't have to explain, but f*** it, you came here to listen to me shit on the things that frustrate you, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's say you're ranked gold or plat or maybe even diamond by some divine miracle. Your team has arrived, but he's behaving less like a 7-foot-tall German killing machine and more like an 8-year-old Dutch boy with a rainbow swirly lollipop and a f***ing balloon tied to his wrist so his mommy can find him when he wanders off. Now you get to stand there and watch his shield drain to 0 right along with your chances of winning the round. Rinse and repeat this process for about 5 minutes, and that's pretty much the most common Hanamura attack strategy. But sometimes it's not your tank's fault. Sometimes the other team has a main, or a widow, or 5 turrets, a skilled healer, roadhog, or well, all of those things. When this is the case, you might as well right back to the spawn, because if May hasn't already walled your tanks off from the rest of the team, Widowmaker will probably pull some bullshit to get 4 picks in 2 seconds or something, or Symmetra's 3 turrets will hose you down while a Bastion and Torque turret rip into you like a pack of hyenas eating an elephant asshole first. Basically, if you're attacking Hanamura and even one thing goes wrong, you're f***ed. You're fucking f***ed. You're not even getting to point B, so we aren't even going to waste our time talking about it. Next. On the list of top 10 easiest things to do in your entire life, defending Hanamura is probably on there. It's like winning a free trip to Disney World and then getting your dick sucked on Space Mountain. Chances are your team is going to have a godly Widowmaker, a May with flawlessly placed walls, a Roadhog with 110% hook accuracy, a Mercy that never dies, a flex player with endless skill, and maybe one other person who, well, sucks, but gets easily carried. If this hasn't been your experience when defending Hanamura, it's probably something more like, oh shit, oh f***, the attackers just went goats and steamrolled point A. Let's stall on B until we're systematically killed off one by one, staggered and forced to trickle to the point where we need killed again. So basically, both sides kind of have their up and downs, but sadly you will never get to experience the ups. Only the downs, which forever plague your spirit like some kind of syndrome. A syndrome of downs. In spite of that hilarious pun, Hanamura is still one of the better 2CP maps in my opinion. So as a result, I give it a 5 on the rescale. Good job, Hanamura. You suck the least amount of ass. You're a monster. Look what you're doing to the f***ing cat. Join me in the wonderful communist dreamscape, Volskaya Industries. Now look around, hunker down, and bite the pillow as I proceed to shit all over everything you see before you. Attacking this giant robot factory is a pretty standard undertaking. All you have to do is power through 2 of the most ruthlessly impassable choke points in the entire game, and that's it. Then you win. That's it. That's all you gotta do. But let's rewind for a second and take it step by step. The first thing you'll probably do, whether you want it or not, is get pushed into the icy water by Farah, Lucio, Marisa, Hammond, Reinhardt, somebody, and just by your own good old-fashioned dumb luck. After you respawn, you can start the real push. Other than organizing some dumbass team comp to fly around the left over the water, your only real option is to bunch together and muscle through the first choke. This is easier to do than it sounds, and much like anal sex, it just kinda happens organically as long as you keep poking at it. Point B, on the other hand, is vastly different. It's definitely more difficult than the previous one. The bottom line here is you have to either squish your team through a narrow opening that sits directly in front of the enemy, or squish your team through a narrow hallway right next to them. And as you attempt to manage all of this bullshit being flung at you, you still have to beware of rogue turrets and bastions flying behind you on a platform and drive-by murdering your ass. Speaking of platforms, that's your team's third and final option, if you can even call it that. But you shouldn't call it that, because any team that commits to a push by cramming themselves nut to butt on a tiny floating rectangle deserves the humiliating death that awaits it. You know what's cool about this map? For all the difficulties that arise trying to attack it, it's somehow equally hard to prevent an attack. Both teams are sure they're the one suffering more than the other, and they're both kinda right because there's always a few things in particular that tend to go so wrong so fast that by the time it's over you might not even know what the f*** happened at all. In the case of defending full sky as point B, there's a tipping point that happens as soon as 3 or more attackers get inside the walls of the building. If they establish a foothold in here, pretty much the only way you're gonna stop them is if someone makes a dramatic as shit nut-clutching, skin-of-your-teeth Hail Mary play, like when a Bastion ults and suddenly goes ape shit and gets a 6k, or Tracer just sticks her pulse bomb on a Lucio who then immediately dives into his healers and completely f***s up their team's progress. That is a worst-case scenario, and it still somehow happens all the goddamn time. Counted on the scale, R-E-E-E. Pull your dick out of your ass and set it on the table because we're going to Paris, baby. Attacking this sniper's delight of a map is kind of like performing surgery, being a baby, and getting a concussion all at the same time. It's tough, it's messy, but it's not impossible to succeed. Reaching the first point is a matter of forcibly entering the defender's personal space and then just not leaving. Most teams will go left through the room, use the car as cover, get upstairs, and lay waste to everyone that tries to stop them, which is pretty much the industry standard, at least until someone finds a more practical route that can be executed by a team of 6 estranged man-children who, as a group, are applying 0 effort to communicate. Once our glorious gang of mute man-children cap the point, their real struggle has only just begun. Taking point B is akin to wandering into a stranger's home and later trying to convince the police that it was somebody else who shit in their oven. There's gonna be some screaming, crying, and all kinds of new smells, but most importantly, it's a pretty tough sell. So I'm not actually sure what the takeaway is here. I guess if you find yourself assaulting the Paris map, try shitting in somebody's oven instead. Defending Paris is the opposite of attacking, and before you say, hey Tim, of course they're f***ing opposites. Well, I'm talking more specifically about the emotional components. The fact that just being on attack makes you think you can actually win until you spend 6 minutes eroding your optimism during a 6-minute stalemate at point B. Defenders know they're going to have to sacrifice the first point. They just don't know when. But when it happens, they'll set up inside the convenient kill box across the map, ready their turret comp, and commence the fight just a few feet from their spawn doors. Meanwhile, attackers have to run like 4 or 5 miles just to get within sniping range of the point, and once they get close, they'll still have to make it through one of 25 tiny deadly hallways. Defending point B in Paris is not really hard at all, as long as nobody on your team makes a stupid mistake and dicks up everything else for the rest of you. But who am I kidding? Someone's gonna cock it up every time. I feel almost completely neutral about Paris, so it gets a 3 on the scale. I neither want it to burn in hell, nor do I hope it a happy, joy-filled life. It's just average. Put your hands on your head and open the butt flap on your onesie. You've wandered into the temple of anal bliss. Prepare your body and mind for a marathon of pleasure and torment. If Temple of Anubis were a person, it would be Gary Busey in the prime of his alcoholism. It would invite you into its home just so it can demonstrate how much booze it can funnel into its ass. And FYI, it's more booze than you ever thought humanly possible, and don't ask how I know that. If you don't get sniped by a dickhead widow smurf upon exiting spawn, or when you approach the choke while your team pushes through the room on the left, and if Junkrat doesn't explode you all the way back to the beta version in 2016, or if Sims turrets haven't bathed you in your own stupidity, or literally any other of the unintentional ham-fisted deaths that can befall a person in this game, you still have to beat the defense off of the high ground and survive long enough to win the ensuing team fight. If you can manage to do that, you deserve almost as much praise as I do for saying beat off the defenders and not laughing for 10 minutes straight. But, big jokes aside, let's pretend your team does beat off all those Ds. Let's pretend your team actually does manage to beat off all those Ds, and now it's time to assault the next point. You have 3 options, each one a little bit more upsetting than the last. Your team can charge straight up the middle and pray to baby Jesus' soiled diaper that your shield tank doesn't get cold feet halfway across the walkway. If they do, expect 2 of your teammates to retreat without warning, the tank to die, your healers to be ravaged by the enemy brig, and your last player to be AFK and spawn the entire f***ing time. If your team decides to push the right side, expect 1 person to be whisked away via Roadhog hook, your healers will lose connection with Blizzard servers at a crucial moment, and 1 enemy ultimate will finish off the rest of you, which you'll have to watch again during the play of the game at the end of the match. Sometimes pushing right will work, but more often than not, a single Dragon Strike will make quick work of your plans because you're all standing in a 2-foot wide hallway that's also the exact shape of 2 hungry spirit dragons. If you haven't guessed by now, going left is going to be your best bet here. It forces the other team to either adjust their positioning or face off in a slightly more balanced arena. But at least you're indoors, and if things start to go sideways, you can always try standing in the middle of your whole team while you fight. By the time the first couple of guys are killed, your team may have also worked in some picks of their own. So now all you have to do is walk forward. Somehow that's what people have the most difficulty with. I don't know, man. If attacking is so 8-tits tough on Anubis, you might assume it will be very easy to defend. And you'd be correct. This map favors the defenders like the AIDS virus favors a celebrity. Like most of the other maps, the best way to lose your grip as a defender is to let the other team pick up momentum and just steamroll you. If that happens, you are just as f***ed as a celebrity with the AIDS virus and twice as likely to die a sad death. But let's not dwell on any of that, because defending Anubis isn't about losing and feeling sorry for yourself like a weepy little titty baby. It's about easily and repeatedly crushing your opponents as they try desperately to overtake a small, meaningless area. If they didn't know true pain before, they sure as will now, and you'll be standing over them boot pressed into their necks as you giggle like a psychotic little schoolgirl, won't you? Even though Anubis offers plenty of complaint fuel to go around, it's still a few f***ups shy of being rightfully considered the worst 2CP map ever made, and as a result, it slops our way into our number 2 spot on the scale of Reed. Ready or not, here comes a lifetime of disappointment. Do you like space? What about HIV? Well, you're in luck, you f***ing weirdo, because you're attacking Horizon Lunar Colony. If you actually keep a team together long enough to even reach Point A, you'll probably conquer it without much of a problem. However, the underlying problem on Horizon starts the moment you leave your spawn. It is relentless in its search for new ways to hurt you, and you will beg for it to stop. If this map were a human man, it would be wearing nothing but a trench coat, and all of the blood in its body would be used for sexual assaults. When you get to the wide open kill zone in the center of everything, you'll usually run into the same issue we had on Hanamura. It's not that your tank will be standing still per se, but they're definitely going to be moving all the wrong ways. Like if they see that the defense has a Junkrat and a Bastion posted at the top of the staircase to the right, guess what they're gonna do? Yep, head straight for that goddamn fucking staircase. That'll be the last anyone ever saw of them, as bullets and gunpowder turned them into fucking space dust. Oh, and speaking of space dust, how can we forget the one DPS hero who thinks going outside in space is a smart way to flank the enemy? Holy sh**. Best case scenario, they get booped hilariously far away in low gravity by some rogue hamster ball, and they're sent hurtling towards Earth until the friction of our own zone layer burns them into nothing. Worst case scenario, they get back inside and the other team is literally right there. Obviously, they spot the flanker right away, and whatever happens next can be best described as shame rape. In the interest of playing fair, I will admit that it's actually pretty common for this map to see a lot of fights on Point B. Unfortunately, it's also really f***ing easy to defend Point B, so the attackers would have to have some ridiculous, mind-destroying, whorehouse-gone, wholesale good luck to win the game. And if they do get 1 or 2 ticks on the objective, 8 seconds later the defense will just strut out of spawn with dick energy so big it makes Vince McMahon look like a sputtering f***ing vagina. And if you're unlucky enough to be attacking at this point, you better get ready for the other team to have switched to a Bastion Shield Healer comp, because even though the tiny bit of progress you made on the objective represents an important glimmer of hope to you, to the other team it's just another reason to pull out all the stops and go batch butt nuclear on your unfortunate tender anus. Having said all of that, and this goes for every team, on every map, in every game, sometimes your team just kinda sucks. No amount of coordination, anger, or bullets can overcome a desperate, ass-sucking, no-skill-having team of nitwits who voluntarily wander into a grab surge, dragon strike wombo combo, and get their pushed in time and time again without learning their lesson. There's something about Horizon Lunar Colony that just hurts my fucking soul, man. It brings out the worst in players, and for that, it gets the worst score of 1. F*** you, Horizon. F*** you, the hardest. F*** you in low gravity. F*** your weird talking space animals. I'm out. Listen, guys, let me level with you for a second. This type of content is fun as f*** for me to create and put out for you all, so if you want to see more of it, we need to really feel your support, like physically feel it. We say it all the time, but liking and sharing the video is the best way to tell us you want more. And don't forget to comment hashtag thanks Rusty or thanks Venus, because I just want you to. I just think that shit would be hilarious. It wouldn't help us or anything, I just want to see it. Don't forget to keep an eye out for more ridiculous installations in this series and some other good stuff we have cooking up in the pipeline. As always, I'm Rusty. Most things about this game, and thanks for finding out what every Overwatch map is like, part 1. I'll see you next time.
Custom game this time around. We're doing some more gun game. Now, I'm not hopping right into it because it's very evident we need to go over the rules very slowly, very clearly, so that everyone playing understands, which they mainly do. But those at home aren't so confused, because I swear to God, with the last one, people were all up in arms, even though that was coincidentally, that's the only video where we didn't have something go wrong. So the way this works, gun game in Overwatch, if you get a kill, you get to move on with that character. Now, the caveat in this one is it's 0% cooldown, so it's going to be a whole bunch of nonsense. But if you get a kill with a character, you're going to move on. Now, this time, we're starting on the right of the hero selection list and then moving left. So we're going to start with Zenyatta, in with Doomfist. So if you get a kill, you go left on the hero selection screen. To be able to get that kill, your portrait has to show up as the final kill in the kill feed. If that's not you, doesn't matter how much damage you did, you don't get to move on. Now, when you kill somebody, you go jump off the map. Why? Because that's the fastest way to do a hero switch. Now, some people thought you don't get a switch if you don't successfully KYS. That's not true. That's just to try and make it as fast as possible. If someone kills you while you're trying to KYS, you still get to move on. But where some confusion came in, because if you're killed by the same character, you have to go back. So you go right on the hero selection screen. So if I'm McCree, and a McCree kills me, I go back a character, whoever I was previously. However, if I'm McCree, I get a kill, I'm trying to KYS, and then another McCree kills me, it nullifies it. I don't go back, I don't go forward. So hopefully that clears things up. If you get killed by an ult, you go back 1. If it's the same character who kills you with an ult, you go back 2. It's pretty simple. Hopefully we all understand, and with that said, let's have some fun, fellas. I just had to give a presentation, like a PowerPoint. Okay, now listen here, class. Hey, order. Alright, so we're starting with Zenyatta, which, oddly enough, the 0 cooldown isn't really going to matter with him. But I imagine there's going to be some heroes in here that are just going to be obnoxious. I thought about disabling some, but then I was like, where's the...
Oh, Christy.
Oh, what up, bro?
You counted!
Hey!
You took my
See you, Rob. Onto that Symmetra. Gotta start it off right.
Oh, here come the Kamehameha blast.
Oh, God. This cannot go well. Get up from your perch, Rob!
Oh
my God!
Oh,
jeez. What am I supposed to do in that scenario? Like, how did I get out? They couldn't get you. There's so many discords. Oh, north. Yes! Oh, you gotta go back 1 there. Oh, I had to fight back because I didn't want to have to reset myself. On to Mercy.
Oh, come on!
Where's everyone at? We're not on PCR, so this isn't Valkyrie Mercy, unfortunately.
Been trying to get...
No!
Trying to get a kill and everybody just jumps me.
It's not fair, man.
Baby.
Shark.
Don't fight me.
Stop.
Come on!
No!
switching, you ass!
Shark?
Come on, let me switch!
Wait, what?
No!
Shark? Oh, see you, nerd. See you, nerd. I'm out. That's all it takes.
Own it, bro.
Really? Own it.
Dimension turrets and turrets to the fam. Oh, I hate
that.
Yeah, let's go! Oh, come on, Grandma.
Go take it. Come here, Shark. Or one man. Come on.
You almost got it.
Yes! Oh, yeah, it's my kryptonite no longer. Oh, feels good. I was worried I was going to be stuck on. Oh, God.
Grandma! Oh, my God.
I'm out. See.
Lord Jesus, it's a fire! Lord, no! Yeah!
Oh, what? I literally spawned on a turret.
Everyone's tanks right now, so I can't even get kills as Mercy. Oh, I'm out of here.
Rob!
Oh, nice.
What the? I was actually going to try and jump off and pull you out. There's no other way to kill Zarya.
No.
Didn't know what to do.
Not for my people.
No. Sorry.
Oh, what the?
Sorry. Had to be done.
Oh, no.
It's the only way it could happen. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Mercy time.
Oh, versus. Let's hammer battle. It's
Wait, where
time
you at?
to
Oh,
play
God,
to be this. Oh, hello.
No.
Come here. Yeah, you got it. Feels good.
It's a roadhog.
Feels good. That was a key. That's a turning point right there. That's a key play. Why am I spawning in a death room?
Alright, we're going back.
Whose sentry turrets are those?
Don't see him. That's one man.
No!
Okay.
Dor, you're stuck here forever. You're stuck here forever. Oh my God, that was funny. You couldn't escape my grasp.
No, that's it, bro. Oh.
Sick hook, Brick. Oh, I wish it was New Diva with the micro missiles. Ooh, that'd be crispy.
Wait, what?
Get out of here!
No!
Yes!
What the heck?
Oh, I got one man. I'll take it.
No! I got Rob! Yeah! God damn it!
Alright. I don't know how Widowmaker dos Ancius.
Yeah, Widowmaker already? Comment section is shooting.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I needed that. I'm sorry, what man? I'm kind of.
Actually, just farming me.
I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be like
Oh,
this.
what?
I mean, maybe a little
Ariel!
Time for my baby.
Oh.
No!
Oh, Robin!
No!
Go!
No! Come.
Yeah! Wait, that counted?
Well,
Yeah!
Oh my God.
See you, Rob. Just annihilated. Oh, 0 cooldown Tracer. Okay.
We're gonna do this, or really want to? You're gonna do this, dog. You still at Lucio? This is the ultimate cheese.
No!
The ultimate fight.
I know, you were so weak.
Rob, I hate you.
I got greedy. No.
Don't say the anime battle.
God.
Oh, lame.
Oh, that's gonna go so much better. Shark.
Wait, what?
Where you go? Shark.
Oh.
Okay, see ya.
Sounds like messed up. That was weird. You're coming with me. Oh, no.
Shark. Rob. Come on, Rob. Don't die yet. No, you took that.
I'll take both of you on.
Oh my. I needed that.
Wait, Arios, how are you at, what's his, doofus?
Arios is definitely cheating. Just ignore Arios. Arios tends to do these things.
Oh. I don't.
Oh, what, man? I'm sorry, another alt. You gotta go back again. Listen, I'm not purposely trying to screw you over. It's inadvertently.
Oh. It's an inverted.
Everything could be hard.
I'm having a tough time on Thor right now.
It happens to the best of us. Performance issues.
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Oh, I think that. Stop. Hold on,
I need this shirt.
Wait, why am I still hot?
The best way to beat 0% cooldown is by hacking.
Wow.
I'm in the Matrix.
Grandma.
Now all I have to do is spam healing rockets.
Goddamn, I'm Widowmaker now. Come here.
That was the easiest kill of my life.
Where the hell did you go?
I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Not today. Thor, I do not get on Tracer because I got him too buff. God damn it.
No, who took that?
Arios got that.
Arios? Versus. We can talk about this.
No.
Son of a gun. Well played, I'll give it to you.
Wait, you're at Reaper?
I got a widow kill taken from me.
What the? No! What? Not today, Mr.
Yeah, I just realized you're May. I'm out of there. You have fun, sir.